The power of perception in Stoicism. Welcome to our journey into the profound wisdom of Stoicism. Today, we explore one of the most powerful concepts in Stoic philosophy, the power of perception. For centuries, Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus have emphasized the critical role of perception in shaping our experiences and our responses to life's challenges. But what exactly do they mean by a perception? And how can understanding this concept help us lead more fulfilling, resilient lives? Let's dive in. Understanding perception in Stoicism. In Stoicism, perception is more than just seeing or hearing, it's the lens through which we interpret the world. According to the Stoics, our perceptions are the first step in a chain of reactions that lead to our emotions and actions. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, famously said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This means that our perceptions, how we interpret events, are crucial to our well-being. Let's break this down further. The Stoics believed that external events are neutral. It's our interpretation, our perception of these events, that gives them meaning and emotional weight. For example, losing a job can be seen as a disaster or as an opportunity for growth. The event itself is neutral, our perception of it shapes our emotional response. By understanding and controlling our perceptions, we can manage our emotional responses more effectively. This doesn't mean ignoring reality or pretending everything is positive. Instead, it means recognizing that we have the power to choose our reactions based on how we perceive the situation. Key Stoic philosophers on perception. To delve deeper, let's look at what key Stoic philosophers have to say about perception. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, wrote extensively about the power of perception. He emphasized the importance of seeing things as they are, without adding unnecessary judgments. One of his famous quotes is, "If you are pained by any external thing, it is not this thing that disturbs you, but your own judgment about it. And it is in your power to wipe out this judgment now." Marcus teaches us that our judgments are within our control. By changing our judgments, we change our experience. Seneca, another prominent Stoic philosopher, also emphasized perception. In his letters, he wrote about the importance of focusing on what is within our control and dismissing what is not. He stated, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." This highlights how our perceptions can amplify our suffering, often unnecessarily. Seneca's wisdom reminds us to challenge our negative perceptions and to focus on the present reality rather than imagined fears. Epictetus, a former slave-turned-philosopher, provided practical advice on managing perception. He said, "Men are disturbed not by things, but by the view which they take of them." This reinforces the idea that our mental interpretation of events is the true source of our emotional turmoil. Epictetus teaches us that by changing our perceptions, we can change our emotional responses, leading to greater peace and resilience. Understanding the Stoic concept of perception is one thing, but how do we apply it in our daily lives? Let's explore some practical applications. For example, dealing with stress. Stressful situations are a part of life, but how we perceive and respond to them makes all the difference. The Stoic approach involves reframing our perception. Instead of seeing a tight deadline as a source of stress, view it as a challenge that can help you grow and improve your skills. By changing our perception, we reduce stress and enhance our ability to handle challenges effectively. Overcoming adversity. Adversity is inevitable, but Stoicism teaches us to perceive it as an opportunity for growth. For example, if you lose your job, instead of viewing it as a catastrophe, see it as a chance to explore new career paths or develop new skills. By shifting our perception, we turn obstacles into opportunities, fostering resilience and growth. Enhancing relationships. Perception also plays a crucial role in our relationships. Stoics advise us to view others with understanding and empathy. Instead of perceiving a friend's criticism as an attack, see it as an opportunity to improve or understand their perspective. Example: a person receives criticism, reflects on it constructively, and strengthens their relationship with the friend. By changing our perception, we build stronger, more positive relationships. Let's exercises to cultivate Stoic perception. To truly embrace the power of perception in Stoicism, we need to practice and cultivate it daily. Here are some exercises to help you develop a Stoic mindset. Mindfulness meditation. Mindfulness meditation helps us become aware of our thoughts and perceptions. By regularly practicing mindfulness, we learn to observe our thoughts without judgment, allowing us to choose more constructive perceptions. Mindfulness meditation focusing on observing thoughts and letting them go. Mindfulness strengthens our ability to control our perceptions, leading to greater emotional balance. Journaling. Journaling is another powerful tool. By writing about our daily experiences and reflecting on our perceptions, we gain insight into our habitual thought patterns. Ask yourself, how did I perceive today's events? How could I have seen them differently? Regular journaling helps us become more aware of our perceptions and more intentional in choosing positive interpretations. Cognitive reframing. Cognitive reframing involves deliberately changing the way we perceive situations. When faced with a challenge, ask yourself, what is the positive side of this? How can this situation help me grow? By consistently practicing cognitive reframing, we train our minds to see opportunities instead of obstacles. To bring these concepts to life, let's look at some real-life examples of individuals who have applied Stoic perception to transform their lives. Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor and psychiatrist, exemplified Stoic perception. In the face of unimaginable suffering, he found meaning and purpose. He wrote, "Everything can be taken from a man, but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way." Frankl's story shows us the profound impact of choosing a positive perception, even in the darkest times. James Stockdale. Admiral James Stockdale, a prisoner of war in Vietnam, credited Stoicism with helping him survive. He focused on what he could control, his perceptions and reactions. Stockdale's resilience illustrates the power of Stoic perception in the face of extreme adversity. Stockdale's experience underscores the strength that comes from maintaining a Stoic perspective. As we've explored, the power of perception in Stoicism is transformative. By understanding and applying this principle, we can navigate life's challenges with greater resilience, peace, and fulfillment. Remember, it's not the events themselves, but our perceptions of them that shape our experience. Embrace the wisdom of the Stoics, and let it guide you to a more balanced and meaningful life. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more insights on Stoicism and living a virtuous life.